Hello, hello, hello. This is Tiffany with Healthy Passions. If you do not know me, let me briefly introduce myself. I am a certified personal trainer, certified wellness coach, certified energy healer by birth. I am an oracle, prophetess, and a natural healer. All right, so today is not my normal day to make a video, but um, I went through a period of a rest season, and the Most High had me on a set schedule for that. So that will be still the foundation of my schedule for the most part, but there will be times in between where we have extra things to study, or I'll have extra content to put out, and this is one of those times. So between today and tomorrow, I'm going to get this information out about this new topic. All right, so the Most High is still dealing with foundations. So I believe that's why he wants us to do the book of Enoch starting today and going through Shabbat tomorrow. This is one of my favorite books. Brother Enoch is one of the writers that I truly enjoy reading, one of my favorites, and I'm just really honored to share it with you today. So we're going to start with just the introduction to him, because a lot of people do not know the book of Enoch. So we're going to just start kind of from the beginning, as if you don't know anything, right? That's how I started when I started studying Brother Enoch, and I love it very much. So the first point today, so we're going to do the book of Enoch. It's called Foundations. So who is Enoch? All right. Enoch is a very important gentleman that the other prophets that we are familiar with reach from. They go to his writings a lot and reference his writings a lot. He's well respected in our scriptures, even though the churches refuse to use him. By the time we finish this study of the book of Enoch, you'll see why the churches of modern day decided to remove him and canonize the Bible to remove this book. So let's get started. Who is Brother Enoch? All right. Enoch is a righteous scribe of his time. He wrote about many mysteries of the heavens and earth. He was great at prophesying. So he prophesied about the last days, judgment day, the beginning of the watchers, the Nephilim, fallen angels, stolen knowledge given to men, the workings of heavenly bodies, and how the beyond is set up. So he has a lot of great information that he shares with us. Genealogy wise, Brother Enoch would be the great-great-grandfather of Brother Noah. So, so we're familiar with the story of Noah. This Enoch would be his great-great-grandfather, all right? Enoch was shown the great tribulation of the last generation, the time that we're in now. The coming of Christ, Yahushua, who the world mistakenly calls Jesus, the events of the last days, and the judgment of the wicked and how it plays out, and the reward of the righteous and how that plays out. The places where fallen angels were held in captive, like just much more. It's a very good read. If you enjoy reading and studying, I suggest that you read the book of Enoch. If you don't enjoy reading and studying, but you want to hear it, there are very good audio things on YouTube that you can use to listen to it. It depends on your style of learning. All right, so let's go with here. So the Most High describes Enoch as a righteous scribe. If you don't know what a scribe is, a scribe is someone who documents everything. They write everything down, okay? So Enoch shows the results of the wicked and the elect, all right? So those are the first couple of chapters. So he prophesies and he shows that, all right? He has this book in there called The Watchers, right? And the main part that I want to put out, just to kind of introduce Enoch, is the fallen angels section that he has. So there were 200 angels. of the heavens that lusted after the daughters of men. These were Gentile women they were lusting after. The angels' leader that led them to do the deed was Simjah. Now, I don't speak this language, so I'm going to spell it out. I will have a hard time pronouncing these names. So it's going to be the main leader of the fallen angels of the 200 would be S as in Sam, E as in Eric, M, J, A as in Apple, Z as in Zebra, A. All right? And I want to say it's Semjamza or something like that. I'm not sure. But he and these angels made an oath amongst one another. They made an oath to obtain wives amongst humans and have children with them. Also, they agreed to do this sin and bear the punishment together. The names of all of the leaders that were among the 200 was, of course, the one that I said before, but then also, I'm just going to try to pronounce them and then spell them out. Seaman Adza, I can't pronounce it. So S as in Sam, E as in Eric, M, I, A as in Apple, Z, A, Z. All right. The next one is going to be Arakiba, A, R, A, K, I, B as in boy, A. Remiel, R, A, M, E, E, L. Kokabiel, K, O, K, A, B, I, E, L. Tamiel, T as in Tom, A, M, I, E, L. Ramiel, R, A, M, I, E, L. Daniel, D, A, N, E, L. Ezekiel, E, Z, E, Q, E, E, L. Let me see how to pronounce this. I'm going to do my best, guys. Barakiel, and that is B as in boy, A, R, A, Q, I, J, A, L. The next one is going to be Azael, A, S, A, E, L. Armoros, A, R, M, as in Matthew, A, R, O, S. Batarel, B as in boy, A, T as in Tom, A, R, E, L. Ananiel, A as in Apple, N as in Nancy, A, N as in Nancy, E, L. And then Zakiel, Z, A, Q, I, E, L. Then we have these names are a trip. Okay, Samsapiel. It's S as in Sam, A, M as in Matthew, S, A, P as in Paul, E, E, L. Satarel, S as in Sam, A, T as in Tom, A, R, E, L. I'm just going to spell this one, T-U-R-E-L. And then we have Jumjael, J, O, M as in Matthew, J, A, E as in Eric, L, and Sariel. S as in Sam, A, R, I, E, L. And these would be the leaders of the 200. They're called the chiefs of 10. Okay, so this is for study purposes. If you're like me, you like to get details and actually do the research yourself. And that's what I always recommend that you do, no matter who you're listening to, right? All right, so the offense that these 200 angels made, they went into the women that they wiped and defiled themselves, because as angels, they are not supposed to interact with humans in a sexual way. Then they also taught them same women enchantments and the cutting of roots, and made them acquainted with plants, and their wives became pregnant, and they bore great giants whose height was 3,000 ells. All right, so the offense was they had stolen knowledge from heaven that was not meant to be given to mankind. They stole the knowledge from heaven, gave it to the Gentile nation, Not only that, they made wives. And then they procreated with these wives and created what we call the Nephilim, and those were really great tall giants, right? And the giants wreaked havoc, but that'll be the second video. But yeah, so they caused problems with their choices. This was an abomination because angels aren't meant to mate with humans. These fallen angels, like I said, they stole sacred knowledge from heaven and taught the human Gentiles, who then turned around and used that sacred knowledge against Yah's children. The birth of the Nephilim will be part 2, which is their children. But I want to kind of touch base on going back with the sacred knowledge that was stolen. So the Most High, Yah's children, had special gifts and abilities and talents that were naturally, they were born with them. And they were very, I would say, difficult to kind of overcome just naturally. And the other nations who were not a part of Yah's children did not have these abilities naturally. So just like today, you have people that are natural healers, and then you have people who get into things like witchcraft and certain things because they don't have the natural ability, so they learn the art form of it. So I would like to say that the enemy, Satan himself, he likes to imitate everything that God does. So you have the natural born person that is a child of God, that God gave natural abilities to. And then you would have a person that is not of the Most High, who illegally obtains that information and uses his gifts or her gifts for, violation of free will or whatever purposes that they want to do to manipulate energy. 2 different categories, 2 different type people. And that was the major sin. So also too, like I said, when the Most High made angels, he made them to do what angels do. Just like when he made human beings. We have very different roles, and we are on very different spiritual rank. We were never meant to mate with angels. All right? So when they did that, and then the Nephilim or the giants were born, that would be considered an abomination because the Most High never intended for that to be created. Now, I went into detail about that in another video, but in the second video, I'm going to actually do it again so that it can be connected with the book that it's from. I want to talk about the Nephilim, what happens to them when they die, who and what they are, the flood, things like that, so that we can kind of get a foundation of where we are today and why things are the way that they are. Now, most churches will not touch Enoch. And the reason why a lot of modern day churches will not touch Enoch is because, like I said, it's the law of dualities. So you have there's really only 2 churches. You don't have all these denominations. You have the Church of Satan and you have the Church of the Most High Yah, who the world calls God. That's it. Now, they can dress it up with different names and denominations and pretend that they're against each other and all this stuff all they want to, but really, there's one church of the Most High Yah, and then there's one church of Satan. Now, in the churches of Satan, they wouldn't dare touch Enoch because Enoch would give them away. It would kind of lift the skirt up on these churches, and you would know exactly what you're dealing with if you knew the foundation of Enoch. So they hide behind these titles, these churches, they hide behind so many things that are intertwined in society, and they don't want to be seen, because if you know who and what they are, you would know not to deal with them, right? And this is why they took Enoch out of the Bible scriptures, and also the reason why they discredit him. Oh, this isn't real, I don't know, things like that. They do a lot of books that way. And if you are well studied, you would know that all of the books that they took out are the books that will show who they are, so identify them, and then also incriminate them. So don't be afraid to study on your own, okay? That is the most important thing you can do, because in the Bible and scripture it says that each person must work out their own salvation, right? So that means you don't let a church or a pastor tell you that you cannot study certain information and that you can only go off their perception or their teachings of what scripture says. Also, it says seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High, and all the other things will be added unto you. So, in seeking the kingdom for yourself, you are obtaining the scriptures, getting to know the scriptures, applying the laws and commandments on your own. That is a self journey. That is the narrow path, right? Also, it also says that my people perish because of the lack of knowledge. The book of Enoch will give you information that will help you and arm you with information so that you will not perish. So Enoch is very important. The book of Enoch is very important, okay? So I want to kind of get into that. I'm going to break it down in as simple as possible. I'm not sure how many videos that will take, but since I am very fond of Enoch, I'm going to take my time with it. Like I said, we're dealing with two different bloodlines, one holy, one not. And this book in particular is a very strong part of my family's bloodline. This is what we came here to do. And that's why I enjoy this book so much. My family is made and created to combat a lot of the entities that Enoch talks about. So this is very important to me, and I'm going to get it out. So enjoy. I may do another video today, I may not. Just keep a watch out for them, and thank y'all for listening. And if you want to follow along in the study, I would highly recommend it, especially if you're a part of a Christian church, because they love to mislead you guys in information, and they love to withhold information. And a lot of Christians are led astray because of that. So you want to make sure that you take control of your own salvation, right? The Most High is telling you, get the knowledge, all right? And here in these last days, all of these books are coming back out, and they're being proven. So let's just stop being afraid of certain books and topics just because a preacher's like, oh, don't do that, you'll go to hell. No, you'll go to hell listening to that preacher if he's misleading you, all right? You want to listen to the Most High above everyone. So there is no man on the planet whose authority is higher than the Most High. So if the Most High is telling you to seek knowledge, if he's telling you to read these books, then do it, okay? I love you guys. Take care. Have a great day.